Gentleman from Virginia, Mr. McGuire.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And thank you to our witnesses for being here. Thank you for your service. You know, we have the best military in the world, and the whole world has been watching I've had former veterans I served with tell me they're just proud to be Americans, watching the professionalism with Operation Midnight Hammer, Operation Absolute Resolve, and Operation Epic Fury. Most of my time in the SEAL teams was in Southcom. So I guess, General Donovan, I just got a message from some of those war fighters, and they had a message for you for the cartels. And they said, give no rest for the cartels. Let's wear them out. No safe spaces. I'm sure you can concur with that. This question is for Mr. Humeyer. We talked earlier about Nogales Pass. I went to go visit. When I was there, I talked to the 10th Mountain Division General in charge of our security. I talked with Tom Homan and everyone else. And we talked about counter-U.S. policy. And I understand that we, in the last NDA, gave 4 permissions. One of the things we identified was a 2020 DOJ advisory. And we made a recommendation to this committee and entered into the record that advisory and an oversight committee that they rewrite it. And President Trump put out an executive order giving the DOJ 30 days to rewrite that. Do you know the status of that right now?
I don't, Congressman, but I'm happy to take that back and get a response for you.
That sounds great. And talking about Southcom, again, Mr. Humeyer, should we expect changes in military presence and tempo in Southcom right now?
But I would defer to General Donovan on that, but I would say that we are looking to engage Southcom, and this is in reference to my previous response, in ways that we haven't. That theater has been neglected for many years. I've looked at Latin America for 20 years, and the level of engagement that we have today, and this is by testament to the partners, is unprecedented in recent history.
I'm so glad President Trump puts a priority on protecting the homeland, and with the help of the military, we've secured our border in just a matter of weeks. Border crossings are down to pretty much 0. And of course, we are working, you guys are working really hard to secure and stop the cartels. General Donovan, given everything happening in the Middle East and the demands being placed on joint forces elsewhere, are you confident you will have the forces you need to successfully execute the theater campaign plan?
Congressman, thank you. Right now, I believe we have the forces we need for the current Operation Southern Spear. As I mentioned in the opening comments, we're going to look at creating the right force structure tailored for the mission sets. And with your background, I think you'd be aware of what I'm thinking about, Congressman. Those light expeditionary forces that can maneuver very quickly through the operational space, specifically in the maritime domain, where the sea is maneuver space and Southcom is a maritime domain. So the right mix of land, air, and maritime surface assets to maneuver around that space and inject with partner operations throughout the region is where we're going to find our success.
Yeah, General Donovan, I talked to the Commandant of the Marine Corps, and he said, I think 4 times, amphibious ships, and I think you would concur to the benefit of that. I think you just alluded to that. So we're seeing China expand its footprint through ports, space facilities, and other dual-use infrastructures across the hemisphere. General Donovan and Gillett, are Northcom and Southcom working together to track and counter that influence?
I'll start off with, we absolutely are. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs Staff has led a series of exercises called Elite Constellation, where we're looking at the PRC, the Chinese threat, throughout all the GCCs. And through the exercise series, we're able to come together with different options aligned. And in Northcom and Southcom, how do we look at that threat more holistically, not just through that unified command plane boundary? So I believe these exercise series we're on are helping us look at this in a more holistic way.
Congressman, I agree with General Donovan, and I would just add that the unified command plan that he mentioned puts lines on a map. And we, General Donovan and I know that the cartels do not adhere to those lines on a map, and so therefore he and I do not.
Again, the last question for anyone who wants to answer is, what potential threat does Cuba pose in enabling our adversaries to have a foothold in the Western Hemisphere, and are recent developments changing that?
Happy to take that, Congressman. Cuba historically has been one of the strongest intelligence adversaries that we've had in the United States. They not just have penetrated our government, they penetrated other governments, partner governments throughout Latin America and the Caribbean. And I think that's attested to the fact that when Operation Absolute Resolve was carried out, it was mainly Cuban military officials that were defending Nicolas Maduro inside Fortuna and Caracas in the compound.
What you gentlemen are doing is very important. We're very supportive, and we'd like to know how we, especially as we work on the next NDAA, What can we do to help you better do your job to keep the homeland and American citizens and military personnel safe at home and abroad? Thank you.
Gentleman's time